Viewer discretion is advised. Side quest is a shit show.
No, you.
No, you coins for a poor beggar. Coins for a poor beg. No, wait, hold on. I don't need to fool you lot. Yes, indeed. It is I, Arcturus the Black Compass, facing some hard times. More on that later. Also joined by, well, I wouldn't say they're Monday regular cast. Some of them are, some of them aren't. They're all irregular anyway. Like Physicrum.
Yeah, you're not going to talk crap about me when I'm in a fort of my own and you're in rags.
This isn't a permanent state. It's just, you know.
The embarrassed millionaire Arcturus.
I just technically don't have a place to live right now since the king seized the Black Keep and look, I'm experiencing some cash flow security issues.
Mm-hmm.
Really? I mean, what are you wearing? What is that?
Beggar's rags.
Yeah, he's dressing the part.
Look, the important is that I have to keep a low profile, and no one's lower than the peasant, so I'm hanging out with them for the time being. I'm not
Yeah,
proud of it, but you
You're
know.
debasing yourself with the lesser classes.
You mean that's not, coronation robes from Beggar's College?
If it keeps me from being drawn and quartered again and again and again and again, I'll do what I must. I've got plans. It's fine.
Yes,
Raise your hand. Raise your hand, audience, if you think that Archer is dressed like that. Actually puts a bigger target on his back than not.
It's a generic target, though. They'll
Yep.
just shake me and move on.
Yep.
No one can see me, but I don't care.
That's right.
I'm glad
No
we're
one
all
can
in
see it.
agreement here.
Soon he will be starting an Only Peasants.
Apparently not yet.
I
And
can see it.
look, in all the fighting and whatnot, my crystal's also been cracked, which is having some very strange effects on things. So please bear with me.
No.
I don't think we have a choice.
Are we along for the ride? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
And there are no brakes on this crazy trip.
For the record, you stay away from my nose. With that thing you were doing, yeah, no.
Perhaps refrain from provoking me too much. In any case, first off, we had viewer activity, which I haven't seen before, and therefore I must pay attention to. Greetings to Lord Gex. Welcome to Loyal Quester. We have set you up the bomb.
Great. Also, we have our first thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and read that, the Streamlabs thingy.
Yeah.
Brian
Okay.
donated because this is before the show, so I feel like it should be read immediately since it was
Right.
before the show instead of waiting. Brian donated 20 Cigna's health potion for everyone who has promoted side quest membership. Lash out against any who failed to. I'm actually not sure. I've been very drunk.
By the way, everybody, check out side quest memberships.
I just
There should be a little button for joining at the bottom somewhere soon. Yeah, right next to sub.
And I'm just gonna take her credit for hers since I triggered it. So there we go.
Yep, we did it. We got him.
I
Cheers,
did.
boys.
At the bottom.
I'll take all of the health potion. Thank you very much, because I do all of the good jobs.
Let's be honest. We lash out at Arcturus for free, so just
Indeed.
Yeah,
we do.
you would.
Did I
but
miss
I
something
greeted.
again?
I was the first to greet the loyal questers. I'm safe. Right?
What did I miss this
No, not
time?
you. Pentagast. You I wasn't talking about you. There are rats everywhere.
Of course there are.
Ugh.
They're in your
You
brain.
didn't promote the questing membership stuff, and you should.
People don't tell me to do things.
You were just
Well-
told.
No one told me that I was supposed to promote that with, side quest memberships. There should be some link down
One
below.
would just.
It's fine.
By the way, you
just-
should probably
just hit me
promote
with
side
damage.
quest memberships. Just
No,
FYI.
I just give me the damage. Hit me. I don't care.
yeah, no, I don't either. Also, if I was supposed to do something, you should have clarified that with me before the fucking show, so everybody's on the same page. This is why. Choo choo, crazy train to Alcohol Town.
I'm likely to die anyway. I'll probably laugh myself to death like I usually do.
Shall we tell the audience what they get if they become a loyal quester of the side quest channel?
I really don't know
I
that.
probably should,
Okay,
but
anyway.
I just know I must greet them. I don't know how I know. It's just
All
feels like
right,
I
I can
must.
do that. Welcome to Loyal Quester, the Assassin of the Grey. I don't know why I'm still looking at Arcturus. Thank you. Welcome to Loyal Quester, Assassin of the Grey, and also, no, I'll let someone else have the next one. How's that?
And also other loyal questers, Scruffy Knight. We deeply appreciate your homage to our humble banners.
We know what we were supposed to do today. Definitely.
Some
we
of us
don't.
came to the party a little bit further along than others.
Some of us came to the party unprepared. Thank God we were wearing clothes.
Some of us, I feel like I came to the party and instead of bringing like a casserole or something, I just brought red Solo cups, left them on the table, and fucked off.
Do I get points for coming mostly clothed? I
No.
remember the
Yes.
important bits.
No.
Yes.
Pants are unimportant.
What's the right
Yes.
answer?
Pants are not important, but I get points for covering up the important bits that won't get us banned off of YouTube, right?
Okay, that's
Right.
fair.
Okay.
I don't think my bits could get us banned off of YouTube.
No, pretty sure they can.
You said it, not me.
That's the joke. Anyway.
Anyway, so what can the loyal questers expect if they join the other loyal questers on the SideQuest channel? Well, they can get loyalty badges next to their channel names in the comments and the live chats. Yes, they can, and they look pretty awesome. Not gonna lie, look at all those fancy chalices you can have by your name. You can also use the custom emojis in the comments and in the live chat. For example, I believe we have a Poe. And I cannot I think that's a health potion. That might be a dragon. And that also might be Arcturus's tiny wiener, but it's too small to make out.
Hold
It's
on, the
blue.
dog hasn't paid me licensing fees for that. That is not an option.
Also, in case anybody hasn't noticed from the current line of questioning, the reason that pants are optional is because this is an adult show. If you're a kid, fuck off.
Indeed, indeed. Plus, why wear pants when it is chest and above?
Yes, and also, let me clarify by child, I mean under the age of 18, 18 and under. You know what the fuck we meant. Go away.
Agreed. Thank you to JR for becoming a welcome or the loyal quester. Fuck.
Did you just slam together 2 sentences?
I started reading the announcement that welcomes the loyal quester in my thanking of the loyal quester JR, and now I am ashamed and embarrassed. So you can go ahead and take that health away and then give it right back to me because I have a health potion. Because I'm doing so well at shilling our memberships. Thank you. Self high five.
You're doing a better job than I would have. I don't even know what half the things you rambled off were about.
Well, get there.
No.
Eventually.
I'm lost.
I'm there, yes.
Send me a map.
How about I give you verbal instructions? Would that suffice?
Probably not, but we'll give it a shot, I guess.
Okay, alright. So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your hand, one of them, preferably your left hand. This is my right hand, so your left hand.
Okay, left.
Right, So you take your left hand, and you're gonna reach all the way up to the top of your hat.
Okay.
Alright, and you're gonna pat the top of your hat. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
We're patting, we're patting. Yes, and we're patting. And then you're going to take your other hand, your right hand, and you're going to rotate it on your stomach.
I can't do that. That's too many things at once.
And then you're going to cluck like a chicken.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I don't like birds.
You gotta be careful of that one. She's leading up towards trying to get you to put something in your mouth.
I'm working up to it. Eventually. I will... By the end of this season, I will have each of the cast members put something in their mouth on my direction.
She hasn't gotten me, and she hasn't gotten Pentagast, and she's never gonna get me.
Is it food?
It might be.
No, just a thing.
Lick it and see and find out.
Okay. This feels like am I supposed to ask questions? Are there right answers?
There are no wrong answers.
I don't.
Sometimes it's working.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I don't do well with tests, you know?
It's not a test. It's more of a guideline.
Okay, well, all right. Sounds...
Do not put anything in your mouth.
But
okay,
consider
I
putting it...
listen to that. That seems like good advice.
It is.
Consider putting it just a skew of your Vermillion border. Right here. Right here.
No.
Do you saw his lip, the Vermillion border?
No.
No. It's the border between your actual face skin and your lip skin.
Oh, I thought it was some stupid thing that's in like a one of those romance novels. He's like, he gently caressed her Vermillion border.
It's a scientific name for what separates your lip from your not lip.
Look, you're starting to scare me. Like, what's wrong with my mouth?
Today I learned, because genuinely didn't know that. It's a very poetic medical term.
I'm not gonna show my mouth anymore. I don't know what's wrong with it that you see. What's wrong with it?
That's a guess. I can't hear you. Your mouth is covered.
What's wrong with my mouth? You said there's something wrong with my mouth.
I did. It was covered, and now it's not. So now we can continue.
Oh, okay.
All right. So does your mustache tickle your Vermillion border? Just curious.
No.
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 What did you stroke the mustache bottom?
No.
No.
I do this occasionally, like what I'm doing now, but side to side, and it does the thing again. Anyway, but like this and like that, but it's not ticklish ever. No.
All right. Can you, okay? So is your scientific question for scientific reasons? Can your mustache, fall into and over your Vermillion border, into your mouth?
Like right now, some of it's in. It's almost in my mouth. It tends to curl and curl in. Yes.
Can you lick your stash with your tongue? Is it long enough to do that?
With that, I'm going to welcome Paul Farrell. Yeah. Welcome, loyal quester, to the Vermillion border.
I mean, I don't know why I need to do that, but I mean, I can.
That counts.
Okay.
By law of transitive property, that fucking counts.
That's horrible. I resent it. No one should ever see Pentagast lick hair, least of all his own. Only slightly worse was one of yours. Stop. I hope he tickles your Vermillion border, thief.
When I get control of this entire region, which is my ultimate goal, I am calling it the Vermillion Border, because literally it's right on the border. And I can do that. That'll be a sign of real power. I will rename something that will make all maps have to be rewritten.
Well
I have
done.
big plans.
That's a goal. I like it.
It is a goal.
I'm so glad that I could educate you all on the concept of the Vermillion Border, a concept which I have become intimately acquainted with in the last couple of months.
I feel like
Oh.
I've been like the butt of a joke or something, but not really. I don't really feel that bad about it, so it's okay.
Hardly, dear friend. Did we get Paul Farrell's Loyal Quester membership, or
I did. I welcomed him to the Vermillion Border, which is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the show, just so you know.
Fair
What
enough,
about-
fair enough. Captain Crab, thank you for becoming a Loyal Quester and joining our forces on the Vermillion Border. It's gonna
Welcome
become
to
a
the
whole
Loyal
new
Quest.
thing.
What's with this Vermillion board? I don't even know what color that is. I thought it was green. Is it?
No,
green?
that's Viridian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Vermillion is red-ish.
it sounds like a really, really high number. That's what it sounds like.
It does sound like a really hard number.
$1 Vermillion.
Exactly. Yes. That's what I thought.
$100 Vermillion.
Yes.
If you'd like to donate us any amount of Vermillion dollars, you can always do that in Streamlabs.
What if I pledge $1
You better be able to bank it.
Would anybody like to pledge Vermillion dollars?
I bet the whole chat wants to pledge their $1
No, there's one particularly Vermillion Border, and they're welcome to it.
You said
Nobody knows what this is an innuendo for anymore at all.
Wait, is vermilion actually the color red?
Yes, Vermillion
Okay.
is red because that's.
Well, I know what $1,000,000 are, and I don't want to lose one of them, not one.
That's fair.
Because the only currency I can think of that would be vermilion is blood.
I kind of like it's a nice word. It rolls off the tongue really well.
Vermillion.
Yeah, I don't want to lose.
Vermilion.
I don't want to lose any of the vermilion currency that I have in my body. I don't want to lose one.
The shape of the word on your mouth is just kind of.
I gotta say it's a little more difficult when you have chiefs in the way. But
That's
yeah,
fair.
Vermillion.
True. Yeah.
Hold on, who authorized the deletion of that message? Don't. No deleting messages just because it has Poe in it. As he's awful, don't get me wrong. I want to delete it myself for that very reason, but it's not. I'm not allowed, and neither are you.
Also, yes,
Fair enough.
welcome to Crack Attack, I believe, right? Is that our newest loyal quester?
Welcome to Loyal.
Our
Quest,
newest Loyal Quester. Welcome, Loyal Questers, one and all. Now get to crack-a-lackin'. Put something in your mouth to please the thief. I don't care.
Summon the Vermillion Syndicate. I hope you're happy now.
Ooh, the Vermillion Syndicate.
Ooh.
I love this game. Ooh, we should. Oh, you know what we should do? We should start having like a word of the stream, and see how many times we can fit it in to the stream. Kind of like a toilet paper word of the day, except not, because we don't actually have toilet paper where we come from.
Do we
I've read
want to
about
take
it.
this show any closer to Pee-wee's Playhouse? Because I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Did you see what happened to Mr. What's his face?
We genuinely don't have toilet paper though, because paper is really fucking expensive and you don't want to wipe your ass with the alternatives.
Mm-hmm.
Well, any paper there is really old usually. It's dusty. And why would you want to get that anywhere near your private bits at all?
Additionally, it's very coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere,
It's
but it
not
really
sand.
covers nothing.
It's not sand. What are you talking about?
I didn't say sand, you said sand.
The Earthworm has that though. They have sandpaper.
I
They
mean,
have
I
paper
know
with sand on it.
dust is pretty bad. It is a lot like sand in many respects. I am a expert in the topic. I'm
Well,
sure.
yeah.
I'm sure Thief living in the brine has some rudimentary knowledge as well.
We have bidets where I come from.
Oh,
So you just gotta wash your ass.
Annoying particulate matter.
Okay,
Yeah, no, it's not fun.
I'm going to intervene to remind the quarter orc to, check the things, and also note that every Signa you donate to our efforts here helps keep our, what the god would say, treasuries full, stuff,
Right.
promotion,
Coffers,
shows you
coins.
care,
Yes, something
Right.
about coughing. Yeah.
My entire ship full of slave people fed.
compensates for, my grievous misfortune. Wronged, I have been wronged. Wronged.
Yes, you
No,
should donate to Ark in order to get him better clothes, because right now I think I prefer the ruffles to whatever this is that I'm looking at here.
Potato sack.
No.
Loyal, excuse you. Our loyal member, Assassin of the Grey, donated 25 signals way too long ago. I apologize. Queen of Steel, I know exactly where the Sarthosian is hiding. He is in the southern corner of Derelict's Row. Exact your revenge for that incident when the Black Compass used you as a decoy for my work on the Baron for great justice. I forgot about that up until just now.
You should stop
used
forgetting about
you
the
as a
Lord.
decoy for his work.
Huh.
No, that's fine.
Nobody ever confirmed that I was the decoy. So thank you for that.
Did he just out you? Is that what I just heard?
No, I think he just pulled out Arc. Anyway, Scruffy Knight donated 5 Signas. Looking good, Faiza, and especially Ravishing Warrior. Did you do something to the fangs? They're looking particularly predatory. Tusks, first of all, and I may or may not have buffed them.
Ooh, you buff them?
Yep.
Took a
They
tusk
continue to grow, so I have
sharpener's
to like trim.
Yeah.
But you can regale them all about your tusk grooming rituals as we all die.
Oh, we're dying. We're dying now.
Why are we dying?
Who's not dying? That's the question.
Why are we?
Because of the donation previously, I think. Right?
Ew.
Oh.
Well, there we go. He's
nice.
dead, and I didn't get to send anybody after him.
Good night, my sweet Vermillion princes, all of you.
Wow. That was a weird way to call me daddy. Anyway, good evening and salutations. I hope all of you are doing well. Who else is in the chat that doesn't pay to be here? Whitechapel, welcome. Yoko Mano, welcome. Accidents happen. Ark's lack of house is proof. Accidents happen. The existence of Arcturus is proof. Orc decoy for what? Oh, it was a while ago. I was supposed to go to this ball. I did go to this ball after some hoi polloi over inviting me over a member of the it's a whole thing. Shit. I can't tell if it's the Yeah, I'm not a great storyteller. I was more of a performer. I'm doing my best here. But yeah, basically I was invited to a party by a pervert, and it turns out that they were basically planning on me doing something stupid so that I could take the heat off of apparently Assassin of the Grey killing the dude. And then I got blamed for it and had to run. And hereth we beeth, with me in a fort and him in the street somehow. Actually, poetically enough, he kind of got what he deserved. So, yeah, no, I'm content with this outcome, quite frankly. Weirdly enough, the universe gave me my revenge. I bet he smells like pee. They'll be back soon. I think they'll be back soon. Am I reading the magic thing shit wrong? Did they drop any good loot? I don't know. Now they're back.
Only I have the best loot.
You would have the best loot.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you have a liar?
I might also have some dope-ass loot.
Wait, Luke or loot?
L-O-O-T, your favorite thing.
Yes, okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same track here.
I
Because
think
I
you're
was...
fruity in the booty.
I have questions. Do you
Yes.
not have any other instruments like lyres or,
No.
harp?
Loot, L-O-O-T, not L-U-T-E.
Oh.
Wrong kind of loot.
We
thought
have
you were
another
going to perform for us.
activation.
Never
But
mind.
I do have a loot LUTE in my possession. It's all the way back at the back of my coffers, though. Like, I
Oh,
never
well.
play it. I just have it for decoration and to say that I do, but I have no idea how to play it well.
Smash it over someone's head. You could do that.
Oh, I actually have one of those as well. I don't think it's called a loot there, but occasionally to dump a few pity signals for something other than fried rat. In any case, we have an activation, Spawn Freak, from 10 signals at us to say, apologies to Paul Farrell, that message deletion was a phone mishap. Anyway, Ark, have a reprieve from being homeless by switching bodies with a thief.
Excuse me? You
That's a
will
freaking
never
Flagon.
get any sort of... Wait, who am I switching bodies with?
Why, I believe I'm
Tourist?
feeling much more at home even now. Hey, did you know that if you throw money to become a member of SideQuest, you'll get special considerations?
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Wouldn't you love to tickle my Vermillion order? Hmm?
Excuse me? I don't think so.
Okay,
Hang on.
so
Hold
for
on.
the show, take a shot whenever someone says Vermillion Border.
Yeah. Good
It's
idea.
a drinking game now.
Okay, alright. Now we're on even playing fields, bitch. This is the most beggared look that I could muster up on short notice.
You really can steal anyone's identity, can't you?
Yeah, I can. It was
That
my
kind-
thing for like a little bit there.
That kind of looks like you got it from the Vermillion Border.
I'll have you know, this is only the finest of drab that I could afford to
Well,
procure.
how,
it's
you know,
great.
same question as before. How was Beggars College? Did you graduate?
Only barely, they really take into account your, what is it called? When you're doing things for other people. It's like,
Charitable acts?
yes, something to that nature, that effect. They really harp on that at college. And
Enough about them, pay attention to me!
if you don't partake in it, they just... It's important to them, but it's not important to me. And so here we find myself reaping the rewards of my own selfishness in life, donning the clothes of mine enemies, the poor.
I mean, was anyone else listening? I mean, Arcturus just has a way with droning on, and you just lose interest. Thief, please, you got out the loot, please.
Oh, thank you. Hold on. I just to adjust again. In case you haven't noticed, I need to adjust. It's so hard, So
Yeah.
hard
need more
handling these
chest.
all the time. And it's very hard.
Hey,
Yeah.
you
In any case,
scruffy sea
I have a
splattered.
loot!
Pop another button, bitch.
Please don't do that. Don't do that.
No one wants to switch him back before he does it. Oh, for the love of the gods, don't do it, please. No. Oh, hang on. My eye has offended me. It has to come out.
I regret where this has gone.
Oh, it's so hard to simulate this with the inappropriate form. I mean, how does he really show off any cleavage in this fashion? It's just, he needs to tailor his clothing more specifically.
Chat's nipples are hard, everybody.
Oh, that's more information than I needed. Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
disgusting.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
That thing was so hot. Holy shit.
Mistakes were made. Mistakes. Ow. I'm okay.
You all disgust me beyond
Did
words.
you take an invisibility potion?
That's rough,
Well
buddy.
done.
Somebody please kill me so I can just get rid.
Yeah, I think that was Ark doing whatever he wants, Brian Yoder. I think you're on point. You're onto something there.
Ah,
I need to get more costumes because I don't think I have something for Pentagast if we ever traded places.
I mean,
I might be able to come up with something.
yeah, I would
but-
think, maybe you could just take your tricorn and just stand it up on your top of your head. It might work.
Pfizer, are we all right over there?
I'm fine.
You okay?
Not even in the
You sure?
slightest. Actually,
Yes, Lord Gex, Fiza did pull a thief and stab herself into an organ that is vital to survival.
You okay?
You didn't gouge out an eye, did you? That's going to really dampen the mood around.
I'll be even better if somebody just kills us all so I can rest and, regenerate.
She needs a minute.
Okay.
Chat! Yeet Fiza into the abyss.
Yeah.
Say forbidden words, I can... Look, okay, I'll do it for you. Ooh, clock, what moist! Oh, damn it, Pfizer, why'd you have to do that?
Ah. I forgot the forbidden words.
The forbidden words are fee, fi, fo, fum.
No.
No one has ever made
Those have been
Arcturus
fine.
come. Got him.
Pull your head out of my, rags, thief.
You want me to pull what out of your what?
Pull your head out of my rags!
My
So I
head is
might-
in your rags, or your head
Well-
is in my rags?
I would say pull your head out of my pants, but don't
No.
propose at the moment.
Your pants are in my head? What are you trying to say here?
I was going to say that your head was clearly in my pants again. I don't have...
Chat! I don't understand. Am I going insane?
Going.
I wonder that all the time.
Me too. Brian Yoder says, Thief, hold your cat in front of your mouth as a beard to impersonate Pentagast. Oh no. That mean I have to go and get the bilge cat, bring it back to here, and then risk it putting its butt in my face again for everyone in this lovely show? Is that what must be done? Because I'll do it, but there is a bounty. It's greater than the price of a freaky flagon. I'm just saying.
It's
If I'm
true.
gonna risk limb and skin, then it's gonna cost you.
You might, if you can have access to the Streamlabs on cover this next one, it would basically officially cover Pfizer for a bit longer, it would seem.
I think Fiz is good.
Yeah.
I think we can rest assured that Fiza has survived this here harrowing evening. Ah! My apologies. I've spilled my
I'm back.
alcohols.
Fortunately, I'm going to be leaving again with rather poor timing.
That's rough, buddy.
Yep. Scruffy Knight donated 25 Signas. Thief. Kill Fiza.
Fiza!
Yes, only because we don't really have, like, just kill one of us things. Basically, you're getting 2 minutes out of this.
Fiza.
Yeah.
Die! And everyone's gone.
Strength!
Not quite yet. And I think he's gone. I think that's it. I think that's everyone. Chat, it's just you, me, myself, and I. Welcome to the Thief Show, everybody. I'm your host, the Nameless Thief, and tonight, welcome to the greatest shit show on earth. We have absolutely nothing planned for you, so enjoy, kick back, put your feet up, fill your goblets, and let's talk one-on-one. Man to bazongas, as God and goddess and other god and underworld god and god of death intended. Holy shit, that's strong. Oh my fuck. Oh my fuck. Ah. That was a very strong pour of the red stuff. Because tonight I'm not just drinking ye old squishy grape. I am also drinking it with other strong pourings. So it is going to be a fun night. It has been a very long day. Let me tell you, I had to bring my ship into port this morning, and it needed some repairs. Some of the sails had been ripped, and so they needed to be sewn back together. And a few of the boards that make up the body of my ship definitely needed to be replaced, for they had been nearly rotted through by the sea. That does tend to happen when you are on the water. Things do tend to deteriorate given enough time, and it had just been enough time that things had deteriorated past a point that I was comfortable with sailing on open waters and taking on piratey missions after piratey mission. So we had to bring it into port, and after being told the price, I managed to steal away in the late twilight evening with my ship, my crew, and not having paid my bill. So I will never be able to go back to that port again for fear of having to pay for the repairs to my ship, the unmentionable. Don't mention it. Anyway, welcome back to my lovely co-hosts. I'm sure the chat is not happy to see you.
I woke up poorly. It's like it kinda... the gears don't start turning properly when you first wake up. It's one of those things, and you carry on.
You know,
Did anyone else hear that?
Nope.
Make
No.
that out?
Not a clue.
It was indecipherable.
No, just a bit more caffeine. I'll wake right up. Just, sometimes take a nap and you wake up feeling refreshed. Sometimes you take a nap and you wake up feeling like you haven't slept at all. It's still that.
I take umbrage with that statement, Assassins of the Grey. 'Tis a poor captain who allows her ship to fall into such disrepair due to laziness. It was not laziness. I had the plague. I was out for like 2 weeks. It was bad.
Is that another color? Isn't that brown?
The
Umber?
plague. It can be. It can be.
Umbrage or umber? Isn't that the color brown?
Actually, I don't know. Biza, you know what colors are?
I think that's a really dark brown.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Are we gonna have another word of the day?
You
It
know,
has not been.
still stuck on Vermillion Border. Take a shot.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I seem to be hearing colors. I don't know why.
I'm smelling facts. We're in the
That's-
same
I'm
boat.
smelling rum that I didn't steal from the thief.
What? How did
Oh.
you get?
No,
How did you get?
but I have,
Is that my rum? Did you take it from my private stash?
I mean, no.
That sounds a lot like you did.
Not me personally. Do you see me sneaking into anywhere? Allow me to just very quickly make a point.
That's the last
You
time
see
we
my ass
ever.
anywhere.
Well,
That's the last time I invite you on a raid,
You didn't. I just have
co-raid. Maybe not the last time, but it's certainly gonna be a while before we go on another raid together.
Oh, you got more than you lost. I took one fucking bottle. Stop whining.
Ah. Blah, blah, blah. Burnt umber. Is umber really a color? I just pulling these out of my ass, I swear.
Trying to make up for the liquid I expelled being on your ship over the side. How the hell?
Speaking of brown things being pulled out of backsides, we do have a new second hour event coming up, the review. Alistair has been doing some shopping and we've gotten her wish list. It's terrible. It's really just awful. But we're all going to take a look at the reviews of these items and then do a better job, or maybe someone else does a good job, but it's from your world, so probably not. In any case, that's something to look forward to, and try to get any hits in while I can until.
Lord of Gex says, bounce again. Make me.
You make a lovely jangly noise when you bounce.
That was a sample.
You sound like a pocket of change.
You gotta put a price
I
on it.
know. It's great. I sound like a pocket of signals, and that's what I'm going for, exactly.
It is music to my ears. Definitely.
Somebody has taste here.
Yes, I do.
I also enjoy your boobas. So,
Well, my boobas enjoy you.
mutual respect. Sure, that's how that works, absolutely.
I could take offense to the fact that I don't taste things very well, but I'm not gonna. It's okay.
Don't rub each other right
No.
now. It'll be like a cheese grater from the cohort.
Too many
Again, no one's
potions.
confirmed that he even has nipples, so man.
Wait, you have no nipples?
Yes, I do. Not that.
What?
No. I was asking Arik. He has no nipples?
Wait, who has no nipples? I'm now confused.
Arik
I
has
would-
no nipples.
What is the state of nipples? The nipple count here on this show? Is it 6? Is it 4? Is it 5? That'd be really weird if it was 5.
I know Magog has 3 nipples. And according to Ark has no nipples.
No, I was
Pentagas
saying that
has-
you didn't have any, which is why you weren't afraid of her cheese
I
grater.
have 2.
That's
Pentagas has allegedly 2 nipples.
Is that the right number? This feels like another test.
Alisteria has pepperoni nipples.
So that's like 2 each.
Yes, that's two pepperoni-sized nipples. Lyra has tiny little bean nipples. I'm speculating, but I think Fiza has Hershey Kish nipples.
You know, I'll take that. I will accept that.
My nipples are
Wait.
too magnificent for public display, and that's all you need to know. Meanwhile, we do have an activation we might want to.
Right. Scruffy Knight donated 5 signals. Sorry, Farza. I tried to end your pain with a quick death, but ended up killing everyone in my haste. Use a tree of woe on thief. Okay.
Wait, does that mean I'm woe or you're woe?
I believe mean you have to be woed by something that I show you, which hold please.
Alright. Pentagas, according to our Gex, you allegedly have 6 nipples, which sounds about right.
You know,
And they would be called teats in that case?
yeah, there's 4 in the hat. So, yeah, 6 is correct. You're right. Well, at least it's saying 4. It's also laughing.
6 in your
so-
possession, not necessarily all. Yours.
Yeah, they're not- Yeah, 4 of them are up here somewhere. I don't really want to know. Now I'm afraid to touch anywhere near there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
They'd
have
be
2,
milked.
but I don't really want anyone to see them ever.
I
Fiza-
am in an anime.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh shit! Oh shit! No way! No way!
Is
Oh,
this
shit.
is this how Sharingan works? Possibly being a Sailor Scout, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you been to Jinkai?
Yes.
This is the most
I don't know,
amazing day of my life!
You've been all over the place. That's really amazing.
So
Holy
this
shit.
was the
Wow.
last minute. Yes, I've been to Jinkai and I'm never taking this off. This looks great, actually.
You should do it. Wait,
I
can you,
ironically like this.
can you put it on your face, not just on your head?
I don't want to smear the makeup.
I believe in you.
There we go.
You're so cute! Oh my god! Do the jingle. Do the jingle. Do the jingle.
This is actually super cute.
This is super cute. Oh my god. I think I'm beginning to understand the furries.
Yep. We're not furries, we swear.
Meow 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 meow
I
meow meow
I don't
meow
have fur. Look, I don't have fur, and I don't have I'm not mostly with animals, so you technically be an anthro, not a furry. I
You're
don't know because reasons.
You're a hairless cat.
Oh, yeah, no.
A shaved pussy.
Which is that's really ironic for reasons.
That's great. That was beautiful. We love to see it.
But I'm fucking adorable. I'm starting to understand anime.
Yeah, same.
I still don't know what that is. What is this anime?
It is Japanese animated
Is that from the Earth realm?
things.
So, somehow the United States dropped a really big explosion on a country, and they started making really good cartoons.
It is all of the radiation. It just seeps into the bloodline and makes everything 10 times more awesome, but also
There's
10
also
times more deadly.
Yeah, there's also cat boys now.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, okay, here's the thing, right? If things are gonna be more awesome by a factor of 10, they're also gonna be shitty by a factor of 10.
Well, I'm just saying, I haven't looked into like a whole lot of different places in the Earth realm, and so there's just some things I haven't gotten around to. That was one of them.
There must always be balance within. I was gonna say the Force, but that doesn't seem correct. What is the Japanese equivalent of the Force? Someone help me out here.
The Zen?
I was gonna say yin and yang, but that's Chinese, and that would be racist to conflate the two.
I don't think it was Shintoist or something like that. It is it's not Shintoists, right?
The need to write an actual good story and not stick to a fucking checklist is way too long and probably not correct.
Well, in any case, apparently the Earth realm has this issue where they're constantly obsessed with bestiality, but only in socially appropriate ways where they're mostly human. So no wonder Pfizer's popular.
I am quiet skin, Pfizer.
Let's do it! Oh my gosh. I love it.
No, not a hentai!
You know, they have masks. They have leather masks that could turn me into any animal.
As soon as I put on this mask, like hentai being brought up was inevitable, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Should I get one of those leather masks that turns me into like a freaking bird?
And
Or should I just get a bird?
Oh, plague doctor mask?
No, not a plague doctor mask. It would look kind of like this in style, but it would have like a beak. Maybe.
No,
Or I
go
could
ahead.
get one-
Put a GIMP mask on your wish list. Let's see what happens.
Or I could get one that turns me into a cat, similar to the one that you have, Liza.
I think Venetian party mask with the big nose.
Basically, yeah. I mean, we're about to enter shopping season here at the Brine, and you know, I'm like, since you're coming to visit me when shopping season opens up, I might as well just like start to consider what it is that I want to add to my look. So, if you have any ideas for the nameless thief, put them in the chat, ladies and gents. Why are we still
Relax,
on?
loyal Professor Scuffy Knight. She's not suggesting putting on a GIMP suit, just the mask. Just the mask. It's like just the tip.
Yeah, no, that's not any better.
Listen, I wasn't going for a GIMP mask, alright? That was never the intention. If anyone's gonna wear a GIMP mask in this situation, it'd probably be Arcturus. Let's be honest.
Oh.
You thought about it? Oh, you're not supposed to think about it. You're just supposed to consider it lightly and then move on immediately.
I have an active imagination. Sometimes it bites me in the ass. Leave me alone.
Fortunately, there's absolutely no way I'd possibly get it with hiding out in a sex dungeon anyway. That's where all the nobles are, and I'm pretty sure they're the ones who have been paying to try to get me killed.
That's rough, buddy.
Somebody in the chat said, what the hell did I just walk in on? No, it's exactly what it looks like.
You might want to back out slowly before someone bites you.
Well, I wasn't aware I was in the company of biters.
I'm not going to do the biting, but I cannot speak for my co-host, chat.
I don't bite people.
But the hat bite.
I only bite people if you're very nice.
Okay, well,
Fair enough.
no. Yes,
Some people are into it. You never know.
I'm not.
You really got to be into it with my fucking teeth.
Yeah.
I stick out a jugular.
Only if you bite down hard.
So you'll know love is in the air if Pendergast shows up missing patches.
Yeah, no.
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 Agreement.
Also,
Hey.
look for Pfizer picking her teeth.
If I win and Pfizer does bite if Pfizer does bite Pentagast, then
No.
I win the putting things in your mouth on stream thing.
Well, hopefully that's definitely not on stream, even though it's out of the fucking question.
Well,
Yeah,
no, but if I somehow manipulated a situation where you bite Pentagast, then I technically win.
Yes, I guess the fuck so.
If
I feel like
anything,
you're painting yourself into a corner where you're going to lose. I mean,
it's not just that situation that has to be achieved in which I win. It is any situation that doesn't involve alcohol in the mouth, like going directly into the mouth, that I win. So if you put anything in your mouth that is not alcohol, I win. That's the game.
I was just
And I've
thinking,
been playing it all season, and none of you realized it. All last season, too. I almost won last season.
truly 6-degree chess. We should all be deeply ashamed. In any case, I just realized though that, strictly speaking, you all need to watch Pfizer for picking hair out of her teeth, and if Pentagast isn't missing patches in his mustache, then you should probably watch the rest of the female cast if they're sitting funny.
Huh?
I'm suggesting that either you or the elf or the witch might be missing patches of hair, yes, just not on the face.
genuinely concerned. Why does everyone want to mess with my beard?
I would
Like-
never. Unless
I
on a
don't
dare.
Like,
I would do it for a dare.
This took a lot of work. There's a lot of time invested in this. I don't want anything to happen to it. Please
You
leave
oil
it
the
alone.
beard.
What?
You oil the beard.
Well,
You wash it.
yeah. I
You
just
comb it.
no.
You trim it.
Yes.
You don't oil it
With what?
with pig fat or some sort of fat. It doesn't have to be pig. It can be human. I don't care.
I mean,
What?
Oh no, I'd forgotten.
no.
is that
I
a
don't-
no or is that a yes?
That would be a no, then I guess. I don't
Okay,
know.
then obviously you haven't been taking nearly enough care of your beard for me to care whether or not I mess with your
Okay, well,
beard.
fine. Then it's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's not about you. It's a personal thing. It's nothing to
Everything's
do with you.
everything's about me.
Can we back it up for a moment and point out how the thief's idea of any kind of skin oil, only like one of them on the list is human, but not like from a fucking tree?
Wait, you can get oil from a tree?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I-
you get oil pretty much everywhere. Not rendered fat. What the hell are you putting in your hair?
Oh no, not my hair, other people's hair.
What else are you putting in your hair?
Only the most expensive of products. Duh. I don't know what's in it. I just know that it works and it makes my hair luscious and shiny. It could be 12-year-old orphans for all I know.
It doesn't count pre-fertilization, and it's awfully nice that your crew keeps you well supplied, but we don't need to
Mhm.
hear about it exactly.
They like my hair to be nice and shiny and silky smooth.
Oh, I'm sure they enjoy conditioning it regularly.
No, they don't. They don't get to touch it. They just get to look. Like the chat.
Look,
They just get to
great.
look.
I just use olive oil. The fuck is wrong with you people?
You use olive oil
Yes.
on your hair
Yes.
My mustache
before
is
or
not fit
after
for
you
viewing.
wash it.
After?
Okay, that makes sense. Fair enough.
Can't even. Oh,
Lamb chops. Oh, I've never tried lamb chops as shampoo. Does it work?
Do you just like rub the crown of your head with a fucking lamb chop? Is it raw or cooked?
I want to say raw. You want to get the best results, and usually raw is the best way to get the best results because it's like farm to table shampoo. You know, that organic, non-GMO shampoo.
No, nothing like no like
Grass.
toxins from the fire or the smoke or the coals.
Exactly, grass-fed shampoo.
Grass-fed.
Got them.
What about free range?
Free range grass-fed pasture-raised shampoo.
Oh,
Free range, grass fed, pasture raised, non GMO, organic, vegan, cruelty free shampoo.
Maybe not vegan at this rate. Probably not vegan at this. No, if it's human, it's vegan.
Human is vegan.
yeah. I'm trying to think how many other things you can add in to describe it.
The vegan label literally means that it's made from vegans.
Paraben free, aluminum free shampoo. That's actually legitimate. I'm sorry. That's not clever.
What?
That's just me reading the bottle at that point.
What about sulfites? Does it have sulfites?
You have to read something on the privy. I don't blame you.
Right?
Right.
Well, the privy is where the library is, let's be honest. The privy is where you get all of your intensive reading and informal shenanigans done. That's where business is attended to, because it is where no one will disturb you.
That's where business is tended to, because business is being tended to.
Yeah. Actually, okay, I will make this caveat. You know how rich someone is based off of the amount of privies they have access to, right? So if you have access to more than one privy, chances are you are pulling in hefty signas, my dudes.
And or chamber pots in the case of caravans.
That too, yes. If you have more than one thing to relieve yourself upon, chances are you're rich. Just saying.
That isn't a hole in the ground.
That is the litmus test.
That you have to share with other people.
Right. In my case, I do not have to share with anybody. I have my own privy for my own privacy, which is why I don't get bothered. Now, if you're not rich and you don't have your own privy, then you get bothered immensely while you're there. So you cannot conduct business, therefore repeating the cycle of poverty because you don't have enough time to actually attend to business because you can't attend to business by yourself, and therefore can't get rich. So what I'm saying here is
privacy is very expensive. I used to having my own entire area, but now the bathroom is
everybody else
it's
is
actually about there. Right about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been both, and I gotta say that I know which one I prefer. I prefer the one that I'm not trying to take a dump and somebody knocks on the door and I wonder how they're knocking on the door because I just dug a hole in the desert. Why is there a door? How much have I drunk tonight? What's going on?
Yes. Oh, look at Lord Gex over here with his
toilet,
his two toilets, 3 sinks, a shower,
his
a
fancy
tub,
indoor
5 windows.
Castle privies are still fucking gravity run.
Remember?
We don't have indoor plumbing. We have
Wait, hold on. Sarthos features an advanced shooting system. I had invested a lot of signals into.
I have a bucket. Well, I'm sorry. Sucks to suck.
For the longest time, me too. I know your pain. Now I have
One
many
day,
chamber pots.
I too will have a bucket again.
And now I have many chamber pots, which upon further reflection, I realized they're just fancy buckets made of ceramic.
Oh, this would have been a good Paranoid Pendant bit. The toilet schemes.
Damn, it would have.
It really would have.
Oh well.
They're breaking the conditioning! If you have more than one toilet, then you get to be in the elite class. If you have not but one toilet, or even less, then they are keeping you down. Gentrification of the chamber pots, and all that jazz.
That's it. That's the name of it. Is gentrification of the chamber pots. That's the name of the show. Please save that.
That is the title of the stream. Ark! Make it happen.
Sorry, I was bemoaning mustache wax. You
have
were
mustache
saying
wax?
something?
Gentrification.
No, I don't. That's a problem. Damn it.
I'm sorry. I'm truly apologetic that you have but one chamber pot.
Wait, I do feel a little bad, but also a little like you used to make fun of me for being technically homeless, and now you are. I just had to get some hits in, okay?
Right, it's a zinger right there. Yeah.
Don't ever make fun of me for living in a caravan again, Arcturus.
How is life in the caravan, by the way? Is it like
Well, I have a fort now.
You have a fort. Oh, how did that happen?
Well, actually, it's a short story. The very short version of the story is I killed the guy that had the fort on accident because he grabbed my ass, and the people just decided I was less annoying than he was.
That's fair. It seems about right.
I mean, it's royalty. The bar is real low.
So how many chamber bots does your fortress have? Just curious.
So, because I'm in the mountains, I actually only have like the two.
Oh.
There's a lot of very fancy chamber pots.
So one for you, and then one for literally everyone else to share?
Oh, there's more people than that. So it's like one for me and some for my closest folks, and then everybody else gets to use the communal chamber pot.
Oh. Alright.
We've run out of shitters, okay?
We ran out of shitters. Shitter was full!
You're in the mountains, just throw it downhill.
That's where mine goes.
Right? That seems like the simplest way to about yourself. Wow. Welcome to Side Quest, everybody! The shittiest show on earth! We're talking about super bots.
We're talking about, the public works situation.
Yeah, it's kind of a disaster, depending on where you go.
It's a shit show, you might say.
I already made that joke.
I know, but it was apt.
Speaking of hitting new blows, we're on to the second note, which means it's time for the review. Again, we got Alistair's wish list, what they're ordering real world, it's awful, and reviewing the reviews. They are not all winners. For instance, things like this.
Hey.
In fact, almost none of them are winners. This is not a winning item that anyone should have or want to give. Well, except maybe to, like, the thief or the other worst enemy is relevant. In any case, reviews for this should write themselves, be very striking, but the best one comes from one Ryan P. who reports that their pastor did not appreciate this gift for the Sunday school cookout. Great product, though. They apparently bought it thinking of a man leading a flock of sheep. This not go over well with the moms in the group, apparently. Ended up giving it to the grandma to use. She loves this, is very comfortable. Me, definitely not leading the sheep, more driving the sheep, and we should have known better. But that's the best of it. And
is it made of wool?
No. Also, the image is apparently really, really fuzzy and crappy. That's the main thing. So, if you see this, insist upon high-res mock bestiality. Don't accept this namby-pamby, fuzzy-wuzzy stuff, I guess. At least that's what the bios here seem to be demanding.
I have a logistics question. Wait, when Fiz is done.
I like to think that, like, this person is very religious, and he thought that this was a shepherd thing, and brought it to the church picnic, because I prefer to think of it that way. Because it's that much more fucking hilarious.
I have a logistics question. So sheep are not tall enough to be brought to the same level as a man's hip, assuming the man is of an average height, that being 5'9", give or take, depending on where you're from. So how exactly do we get this picture without the sheep having been pedestaled upon some sort of platform? And also, how do we get it to stay still long enough?
Or it could be just kneeling.
That is also an option.
I think that'd be probably the simpler of this. We're talking about sheep fucking logistics.
But it is, in fact, an animal, right? Okay, so here's the thing, right? From a logistics standpoint, why would you, as a person, want to be at kneel level with a sheep?
Because you'd be so inclined to fuck it. I think the question answered itself. And also, Lord Gex said, "The Lord is my shepherd." Not like the fuck that, he's not. And that's not what that means. I don't know. I'm fairly certain it's not.
Yes, shepherd. The word shepherd, it derived from the phrase sheep herd.
Since we're dwelling on the technical details about what's wrong with this, I also note that sheep are physically unable to blush like that. Honestly, it's not remotely plausible on so many levels, not even counting where the sheep is. But one of the other reviews here noted that friends and family couldn't resist me since I put on the apron. Before I had the apron, I was a pleb, but when I tied it around my waist, everyone was looking at my thick forearms, gripping the animal viciously as I supplied the needs to everyone. Good apron. Verified buyer. 5 stars.
Fair
Look at us.
fire.
Look at those nipples.
Wow.
Aren't they tiny?
Like Hershey's Kisses.
Ah! Sure. If you want to share the Hershey Kiss nipples with this man, you by all means go right ahead, Liza.
I mean, let's be honest, I've murdered people.
Yes, and
Never mind.
was
Next!
It's strange.
that a
Yeah.
promise?
No,
I
I
just,
think
Keep talking and it will be! Next!
I love you too, boo.
Love you too.
It's okay. The hate love. That is what binds us together as entities. Love you, boo.
notably, unlike The Price is Wrong, no, we will not be telling you where to get these things. You can dirty your own Amazon search history.
Didn't you already do that though?
Yeah, you fucked over ours.
Oh,
Right?
No, well, yes, but look, maybe I'll stay. This was their idea. I'm just rolling with it. Look, Liza, you've got the stage. Why don't you tell us about some of the fantastic things you've reviewed?
Sure.
The reviews?
Can we start with the bank dude? I don't know if you gotta pull it up. Homunculus
Let's
thing.
start with the reasonably good thing, huh? Very well, so be it.
None of them are reasonably good. There we go. Yeah. So, for those who really like to see in Star Wars where Luke drinks the blue milk, now one of these majestic creatures consider your desk and store your fucking money. So there's that. That is not a review. That's just my review. And then I read the review, and my life got weirder. So, there's a man named Ken Brooks, and he thinks that this thing surpasses perfection. The figure epitomizes inner peace. It is truly a divine object of higher order. Never before in my life have I possessed something of such pure essence before or since. Also, I'd like to note that according to this, 69 people found that helpful. So yeah, that was really strange. And then it got weirder because just a moment. There's a poem about this fucking thing. A whole ass poem, and I will recite it to you now. Top reviews from the United States. Ariana Maggio's fucking magnum opus called Praise Wash. Oh, great wash, for you we mosh, it is our sacred dance. Oh, great wash, we pray you posh, and maintain your sweet fragrance. Oh, great wash, on blessed food we nosh, grateful that you have provided our sustenance. Oh, great wash, we cry out gosh, in awe of your noble guidance. I feel like I've committed blasphemy.
You probably have. In some religion somewhere that I'm not privy to.
Maybe not this universe, because I think this thing is like a dimension-skipping deity that actually, basically, its presence in the universe draws people to it, and they start creating a cult.
I think you're onto something. I think that you've upset some god in some dimension somewhere.
My theory is maybe we should try to commune with Wash so that he can actually help punch a hole between this dimension and that one, since he's been through a few already.
It may be.
Or we could be bringing on our own demise. One of the two.
We probably are. Both.
What if we could get this god to sign Magog's contract? Maybe it'll be bound to us, and it'll have to do what we ask it.
What if that's
can
what
do
it
it.
was?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm really not sure about this one, but yeah, there's a cult of the Great Wash on Amazon.
Yeah, it seems kind of dicey to.
Is there really?
I still don't know what Wash is, by the way. I don't know why this thing exists, so I just assume that it has materialized in your world to gain followers.
I seem to recall they called it a homunculus of some sort. I could have sworn I saw this in a movie called Naked Lunch as some sort of drug-fueled hallucination, but if it's an actual interdimensional entity, it looks more like, well, I suppose reference is lost to you, something called a dado. Sort of an interdimensional merchant that doesn't do a very good job.
The fact that both of us kind of have a reference for this makes me think that I'm right and it keeps jumping dimensions. We're all aware of it on like the peripherals of our brain, but not fully. So we all come up with the same creature over and over again. Like a dragon.
I should say we should be aware of this and probably shouldn't sign any contracts with it. Look, I think if it opens portals to another realm, it's probably inside you.
You should be scared, is what we're saying.
Okay.
Terrified of the Great Wash.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good at all. Sounds horrifying. In some Ugh.
Oh, Great Wash.
Oh god, it's spreading. It's reached our realm. It's too late now. He'll be here.
Infected with the wash.
You know, there is a certain zen to it. Just peaceful there, the hands folded, the knowing eyes. Maybe something to this.
He's
Maybe
like your
Wash does know something we do.
He's like your Buddha.
I think he wants to teach us how to watch.
Oh,
Great.
Oh, this-
Sphincter.
Oh, but I think this is how universes come up with toilet paper.
I think we should invent toilet paper. How about you guys?
Yeah.
Jet, you agree?
That is not cost effective. You've articulated why.
I don't care if it's cost effective. It's convenient for me, and I only care about my convenience. So.
Look, if you want to wipe her ass with your signals, you just go right ahead. I won't stop you.
You can do that if you have enough signals.
I'm inventing toilet paper.
And the Great Wash has completed his mission in getting universes to invent toilet paper.
Or we'll just skip the toilet paper and go straight for the bidet. How about them apples?
Great, so we're gonna have indoor plumbing. Anyway, that was it. Those were the two that basically took the cake. It was all downhill from there. Like,
Look,
Clearly,
I
the Great Wash wants you to have a urinal in every house.
This talk of bidets, you're putting too much pressure on me. I don't like it. So yeah, I'm not comfortable. It's unsettling. Can't we just stop? Can't we just leave it at toilet paper and not go straight to bidets? Can we not?
Do you want to? Do you want the knot?
Pentagast doesn't want to be sprayed in his Vermillion Barrier.
Yeah, no. I'd rather not have to deal with that.
Why not?
I don't know. You're into some weird shit. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, you're
Right?
not into some weird shit.
No, I'm not.
Who's not weird now?
I'm not. I've decided that I'm not strange. There.
Oh.
This is. I don't know. I'm just. Yeah. I'm not strange anymore.
Theoretically,
I'm normal and boring and just not peculiar in any way. I'm as normal as any other common thing that exists, whatever that is. I can't even do that right. Okay, all right, I'm weird. All right, just leave me alone.
It's okay. We'll make fun of you anyways for it.
It's okay. I'm okay with the idea of toilet paper, but not things that spray things.
You don't want things to be squirted upon your butt cheeks?
No, it sounds like a horrible premise.
Now you know how a lot of whores feel.
But have you ever tried it?
See, no.
Look, I mean, you're listening, Chet. I can tell right now. I've had a vision that the Great Wash is the polar opposite, the sworn enemy, the very antithesis, the Great Sphincter.
This is not
There
the
you
end
go.
of the Great Sphincter, but is merely
Wash
the
your
beginning.
ass.
they're like on opposite sides, right? So like they're enemies forever, just constantly stuck in battle in opposition to each other.
I feel like we should build upon this lore and capitalize off of it. It sounds like
somebody needs to make us remember this, please, and tell me in the morning. It's fucking funny.
Team Great Sphincter, Team Great Wash, and let the battle of the greats commence in the chat. Can we get a poll started, Ark?
Oh, can we get an "Oh Great Wash" in the chat? It's spelled WOSH, just so you know.
Can we get a poll? One for Great Sphincter, one for Great Wash. I would like to know where our audience stands.
Yes.
Oh god, the cult is spreading.
Oh no. He actually
Oh,
looks like
Great
a
Wash!
cultist. Isn't he,
Cleanse,
though?
wash away our evil and sin.
What do you think about Arcturus's general constitution? Makes him really, like, this is the first time he's seen the Great Wash, and he's just succumbed.
I'm actually kind of amused. Who knew that a change of clothes could change one's entire outlook on life?
He looks like an aesthetic monk.
I kind of dig it. Not like in any sort of interested way, but like this is where he truly belongs. Knock him down a peg. Chat, where's the Great Sphincter at? Can I get my sphincters?
Oh, Great Wash.
How that me?
Come to us with booty hygiene.
I choose Nancy Pelosi. Why?
What?
How did that? Where did we go? How did we get here?
Oh, Great Wash, cleanse the drippings of the Great Sphincter.
I don't like that. Okay, I don't like the word.
If your sphincter is dripping, you should probably seek a physician.
Yes, the Great Wash suggests please see a doctor, or what passes for a doctor in your universe.
It may perhaps be dysentery. And we all know what happens when you suffer from dysentery.
I would say go to the alchemist, but you might have gotten it from the alchemist.
Also, don't go in any pools anywhere.
Seek out a different alchemist and maybe find some running water so that it carries all of your Great Sphincter material downstream.
The chat has revealed to me that they are already washing, worshipping the Great Wash. The wave! It's actually the wash.
Indeed. This is how we get the Great Enema.
Oh my
That's
god.
the final battle
Thank
between
you.
a Great
Get
Wash.
him.
That's the conflict event between the two universes, is the Great Enema.
It is.
Between the two.
See,
look, it all comes back to buttholes.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, I mean, it's like the Earth Realm has what, the apocalypse. I've heard that there's like a Ragnarok or something like that. I don't know what the end of our land is called, but
Ragnarok is actually just shorthand for anal leakage, according
is that
to
what that is?
Indeed.
Well,
from this, I think the gods might end up getting cholera. I don't know.
No,
dysentery. The Great Sphincter is full of shit.
Wouldn't they get dysentery, not cholera?
Dysentery is anal leakage. Cholera is anal leakage with extra steps.
Okay, so it could be either one then. Okay, well, I'm not a fan of the enema. Okay, I don't want the end.
I don't want the end to be called the Great Enema, because you can't.
I don't. I'm with you on this. I don't want it to be called the Great Enema. I really don't.
That's not what I wanted when I said we needed a purge. That is not at all what I needed.
Oh no.
I don't
Grant me the power to wipe them away, O Great Wash.
Please sell us your MLM fucking diarrhea tea to cleanse us.
You don't want to be part of that pyramid scheme, because, gravity will just bring all of that leakage all the way down the pyramid. You really don't want to be part
Great
of that
Wash.
pyramid
Fuck you. Let's move on. I'm feeling very hurt.
Shall we move on, chat?
Did anyone else hear that?
None of the rest of these reviews, I can assure you, are going to improve the caliber of the stream. We are just going to go deeper
Did I?
and deeper
hon-
and deeper.
honest question. Did anyone else hear someone cluck like a chicken?
That was Fiza.
Shut up. I wasn't clucking, I was laughing, and the stupid audio crystal wasn't picking up properly because it makes me sound like I'm underwater!
Interestingly enough,
Very strange.
that
I thought I was
cats-
losing my mind.
Well, okay, so funny story. So, Pentagast, you know that cats often, on occasion, will mimic the sounds of birds in an attempt to lure them into a false sense of security. So they will chirp, essentially. They're not
Right.
very good at it. So
Okay.
you think that you're hearing chirping, but it's more of like a, a fake chirp, right?
Okay.
But Fiza is wearing a cat mask, and so as a result, we can conclude indubitably that Fiza has taken on the personality of a naked cat, a
So,
hairless cat, and so is chirping
okay,
in the tune of chicken.
but then
No.
do we get? Does she can she go back? Like, is it permanent? I don't.
I'm not
It's actually terminal.
I'm not a hero
Unfortunately,
cat, nor is it my persona. Stop it.
it's
no.
terminal. Pentagast, it is deadly. So make sure you do not catch it, because it will kill you.
I'm never looking at anime if that's what happens. That's all I know.
Good.
I mean, there's some serious. That sounds. Anime sounds like a very dangerous risk. And I don't.
It certainly can be. If you watch one anime, soon enough you're watching all of them, and then eventually you find yourself making an
Touching a
uwu
person
face,
with SPH.
unironically.
See, I don't. Yeah, that sounds like a horrible thing.
It is.
I mean,
The
I
worst-
know about the forbidden word, and that was the last time I ever delved anywhere towards that genre, and I don't want to go any closer.
Wait, what's the forbidden word?
I'm not saying it.
Well, now you have to.
You did say it.
I did.
Right?
Yeah.
Uwu?
Yeah.
Oh. I said it with a manly. Wait, did you just kill me for saying uwu?
It's
Do
the
I-
forbidden word. Saying it is death.
I didn't even say it, I would like to point out.
Wait, did you say it too?
No.
I didn't think so.
Would anyone
I
else
would
like to cop to saying it? Just,
It's
no
very
thing.
strange.
I mean, he
usually
did
don't
say it, of
remember
course. Pfizer said it earlier because they had, poked out an eye at a time, and so they quickly belted out not just one, but 3 forbidden words. Everyone
Really?
heard it.
I don't remember that.
You said it, and then said I said it, and then you killed me.
No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
No,
he,
everything.
he may have lost some of his status and his clothing.
Look, you gouged out
all
an
of
eye
his-
with a dagger. You were just delirious with pain and just babbled out the cursed words for some reason.
Like I said, he may have lost a few things, but some things never change. His penchant for just, wiping people out just suddenly with no cause or reason, it's still there. It's nice to know that he's not a completely changed person.
It's about the last of the power I have left to abuse. Of course I'm going into it.
Well, at least you admit it.
Well, I guess.
In any case, you were going to... Someone else have a item they want to talk about the reviews.
Well,
Being
yeah,
that we're doing...
I mean, you did give me things that I was supposed to look at, so do you want me to go next? I don't have any way to show the thing to the
Oh, just Tell me what the thing is, and I can present
The
it.
thing is the Witty Yetis. Dehydrated water can. That is the thing.
There you go. Dehydrated water. Just add water. 100% organic, BPA free, and low sodium. Underselling it. It is entirely full. No sodium, in fact.
Yes. Yes, I did look at a bit of the reviews, and I did find a few that were interesting. There was one by A. That's their name. It's just Yay. Or not Yay, but A. There were also other strange ones like Yankee Pizza Baker and all sorts of other
Gay
names.
here,
But
gay. I was a bit
A.
lost there.
Like as in A, like this symbol A, like Arcturus
Oh,
A.
letter A.
Yes, that's the reviewer. And it was a must for every prepper, survivalist, and a godsend for parents with thirsty children.
Interesting.
Actually, no, I am mistaken. That's not A. That's Dogzilla. My mistake. I'm reading the wrong review. Dogzilla, well-made, lightweight, works as described. No frills product. Awesome addition to any bug-out bag. What? Why would you want a bag made out of bugs? That's the thing. That confused me. And because it's reusable, you can simply add water to rehydrate and have an endless supply in one small container. And because it's dehydrated, it doesn't add a lot of weight. I found it holds up to some pretty rough treatment in extreme temperatures. At one point, while crossing a river, it came out of my go bag and fell overboard. But much to my delight, I found that it also floats. After retrieving it, I simply washed it off with some rehydrated water and checked to see that the seals remained watertight. They did! I would highly recommend this to anyone serious about being ready for a zombie apocalypse or other end-of-the-world type of occurrence, such as the enema, the great enema.
The great enema.
Keep one in your car, your boat, your airplane, I don't know what those things are, or keep one at home for emergencies and simply add water to reconstitute. Awesome.
Potentially really useful in that cache.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it when a
Wash is
plan
surely
comes
offended.
together.
I mean, it's nice to know that it would be handy in the case of the great enema that you'll still have some way of,
Hydrating.
hydrating.
Well, in the case of the great enema, you're hydrating in one way, but you're dehydrating in another. With this, you're just hydrating.
Yeah, but also, if you think about it, you could use you could use this product to further the Great Wash, and in opposition of the Great Sphincter, thus perpetuating the Great Enema for even longer.
But the great enema is the doomsday event that comes for us all.
Is the Great Sphincter going to cause the end of the world, and the Great Wash is like avoiding it?
Is the
See,
great
that's the thing. I think one is trying to wash it away so it doesn't happen, and I think one is trying to bring it about and envelop everything.
I disagree.
Why?
I think the great enemy, or the great enema, is the enemy to all. Hence, why it's called the enema and not the frenema.
Well,
No, that sounds about right.
interpretations,
Absolutely.
I could see what you're saying.
We're running with a common problem, which
I
is
just-
really diverge because people disagree on the very exact interpretation of random Amazon reviews.
Anyway, it seemed like such a
Blasphemy.
enthusiastic review. It seemed funny to me, so I thought I should mention it.
Enthusiastic, but it's a lie, and the Great Wash is disappointing you for falling for it. It'd be one thing if you poured in, say, half of 16 ounces and it filled up
What?
16, but no, it's not going to do that. It's an empty can. You've all been deceived. Also, McGog is watching us, so,
So you're telling me that this product doesn't work as intended? It's false advertisement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Well,
Great
why would they write such a nice review about it?
Because the Great Sphincter lied to them.
Right. It's all lies and slander.
Clearly, I've been had.
Also,
You've
McGog,
been
the
duped.
booby slapping segment was much earlier the last app. You missed it entirely.
You missed Arcturus going ham on his tatas. It was quite the sight, I will say.
See, I'd forgotten about that, but thank you so much, Steve, for the reminder.
You're welcome.
That's
I'm glad I could be of
magical.
service to you in this hour of need.
Look, none of you have had to put the thief's mind in yours. Things get disgusting quick.
I thought Fiza and I had traded places before.
And that was disgusting quick, too, only you're both used to it.
I very much do remember having to sport a pair of tusks for a period of time in the first episode for this season. Do I not?
Oh, I think so.
I think so too. It's my finest moment.
Unfortunately, I didn't get temporary boobs, which I'm still going to be mad about.
It's okay, I can help you out there. I will donate some of my cleavage to you out of the goodness of my heart. Don't say I never did anything charitable, chat.
Was going to say that's uncharacteristically fucking generous of you.
Well, if it's not super generous, because let me tell you, the motive is purely selfish. The intention behind my generosity is merely to see
you want to play with the boobs, don't you?
Perfectly voluptuous tatas on another person and perhaps play with them and realize that experience of interacting with tatas that are not my own. Purely selfish motivations. Self-absorbed, self-entertaining.
It just loops right around to playing with boobs.
It really does. It always does. It always will.
I mean, it's not a bad place to loop around to. I'm not, like, mad about it or anything.
So it's like that one episode in Young Frankenstein, only instead of taking out half a brain to share, you just decided to share half your boobs for a sort of new equilibrium.
Well,
you basically play with your boobs, but on someone else's body, which is...
Arcturus said, at the risk of getting stabbed the next time she sees me, I don't think she had the brains to spare.
It is a... Okay, so it will be a difficult concept for Arc to actually...
point.
grasp in his mind because, as we all know, Arc does not have nipples, so he cannot play with his own tits, and Arc cannot score ladies, which means he cannot play with anyone else's tits. Therefore, Arc does not understand the pure, unadulterated joy of playing with tits in any capacity.
That's sad.
That is unfortunate, but there we are.
What a sad nippleless life.
In every way.
In all the ways.
I will not be baited into dazzling everyone with my magnificent nipples.
Oh god, that's not what we were saying at all.
That's not what we wanted.
By the Great Wash, please don't.
This is a safe insult because we know that you wouldn't do anything to prove us wrong.
Yeah.
That's well played. Does anyone want to move on with another round?
Okay.
Is it my turn then?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll start with the emergency underpants.
For what?
Okay. Right?
Name's winner at least. We're going with another item that goes in your bug out bag.
Yeah.
No, this is a bug out bag of like a very, very gullible person in Fallout.
Strictly speaking, Lisa has something in it, so it's a step above dehydrated water.
I feel like that could be a whole segment of its own. Things that go in your bug out bag. But like, ironically.
Well,
all right.
Prone to shitting their pants. We give you.
It fits most adults, which is how you know that this is not for children. So, from Sweetie Beanie, who reviewed this on August the 26th in the year of our Lord's 2014 in the United States of America, the answer to the Code Brown. One never knows when a Code Brown will strike. Will it be in the supermarket, the line at the bank, or whilst stuck in traffic? There was simply no, as in like brain no, way to know, again, no as in brain no, if or when a Code Brown might hit, causing me to just not want to leave home at all. I was stricken with the very real fear that I had no way to know or prepare myself for a catastrophic Code Brown. In fact, the last time I dared venture outside that porcelain palace at home, indeed, I, riding shotgun, and suddenly felt a little bubbly in my tumbly. I had taken several precautionary privy visits whilst at home, so I felt pretty secure that it was just, yes. So I let a little one squeak to my total dismay. I realized I got more than I bargained for. I was horrified. What to do? We were on a bridge with no place in sight to pull over. So I did what anyone would do. I pulled my pants down and I ripped off my stained and filed underpants and flung them henceforth out of the window.
I can safely say that most people wouldn't yeet some fucking used panties out the window.
We haven't even gotten to the actual emergency underpants part. Please,
I wasn't expecting an epic tale.
Hold your commentary to the very end of my epic rendition of this tale.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
All right.
Act 3.
So I did what anyone would do. I pulled my pants down and I ripped off my stained and defiled underpants and flung them henceforth out of the window. I cleaned up with the fast food wipes that KFC gives out, and we continued on. After that incident, and it came on the heels of a cupcake incident, which we have vowed never to speak of again. Only in sign language that my closest friend and I know, sealed with a slash across our throats, lest we divulge that terrible day to an outsider. Anyways, I digress. So, I was relegated to live my life as an outcast. A prisoner in her own pooper. Outsider. Until these might begin in a fog. Emergency! Underpants. Since I was given these, I have made sure to have a spare pair everywhere I go. I keep them in my desk at work. My purse. My care glove box and my bug out bag. And I make sure I pack them for trips. These have made living with unforeseeable code browns bearable. Never again will I walk around with a poop stain. So, sir, I have my emergency underpants.
Is that it?
Yes, that's it.
And thus ends the epic of
Poop Glamesh.
And thus forth ends the epic of I trusted a fart and regretted it.
Nefarious workings of the great sphincter.
Can you tell that I enjoyed this greatly? I can assure you, chat, that it does not get better from here. There are no great epics following that great epic. Unfortunately. I looked high and low for more great epics of the same veracity and tenacity, but I was sorely disappointed by the woeful lack of imaginative creativity within the comments section of the Amazon reviews. R.I.P. in peace.
Next.
Anyway, Chad, I hope you enjoyed my rendition of the Screaming Shit Sonnet, as Yiknomeno has so dubbed it.
Screaming Shit Sonnet. Oh.
I really want to hear more about that cupcake incident, though.
By the way, the what?
The cupcake incident. I mentioned the cupcake incident. Did you not? Did you tune out for that? Was that not?
No.
Didn't that not register?
I did not hear the word cup at the beginning of that sentence, and I'm just like, when the fuck did we talk about cupcakes?
No. Cupcakes. Sorry.
Not really sure where the hell my brain went.
No, I think it did come out of my face as cumcakes. So
okay, good.
I think you're not crazy. It was me. I'm so sorry.
I am crazy, but I'm fairly sure not.
Ark, behave.
I mean, he's kind of right. We have nowhere to go but down from here.
Right? I mean, it's time to pull the curtain.
We started a cult, and we have a doomsday theory.
Yeah.
And, like, actual dogma.
Right? This
is
great.
Something that had nothing to do with crap, I will point out.
Really?
What happened?
I'm going to make those curtains permanent in the future. You stupid.
Alright. Brian donated 50 Signas. First member show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a show that people decided to give Signas to on a monthly basis. We are doomed. No activation, just throwing signals at you. He's that disappointed.
Wow. At
I
least,
tried
you
my
know,
best.
confirmation that it really is about the personalities that we bring to you.
You see what I have to work with, them, in this. It's not my fault.
I would just like to point out the fact that I did not go out seeking this product, alright? It was a product that was given to me as an option.
We could just blame Alisteria. She's not here to defend herself.
Alisteria gave
It's all of
us
Alisteria's
these
fault,
products to search the reviews for. It's
Alistair
not
gives
my
us the
fault
worst gifts. Absolute
we
worst
stum-
gifts.
that we stumbled upon the emergency underpants epic. Alright? It's not my fault.
Nor the Great Wash fucking poem.
Yeah,
And cultists.
Some real gems there.
yeah, I feel like you've both completely outdone all of the reviews that I've been able to find. So,
Oh, I got another one for you when you're ready.
The bar is low on these, but I have I find me spared to make one complaint about a thing. The reviews for this monstrosity. The reviews for this monstrosity are boring. So boring, I can't be asked to read a single one. Look, it looks like a chimp got fucked by a brick wall and still managed to pop out a babby. And the worst thing they can say about it is that it's rather fragile and breaks easy.
Did he say babby? Did I hear
Yes.
that correctly? He said babby, right?
yes.
Like as in baby, but with a soft A.
Yes.
It looks like some kind of weird eldritch creature that you have to stick your finger into to like open the fucking portal to another world.
If you stick your finger
Alright,
into it, I bet you $5, 5 signas, I apologize, 5 signas that your finger will be eaten to the bone. I've seen this in a documentary called The Mummy Returns.
It's a coin bank. They put the coin in there and it tends to chew the coin and swallows it. You stick your anything in there, it's going to get nicely pulped. But yes, it looks like it got ripped out of the porn parody of Hellboy.
So was the Great Wash. I will point out that was supposedly a coin bank, which leads me to further think that it's trying to gain power through finances to rule your world, not mine. I don't have to be worried about this yet.
Anyway, the
how's
cinema
this?
classic, The Mummy Returns, with fan favorite Brendan Fraser, is one of the best movies you will ever see. Definitely go check it out, because I don't want to talk anymore about the Great Wash, alright? It's all about the Great Sphincter, all the way, you bitches.
And the Great Wash is the way, the new way.
You will find solace with the
Better
old
follow-
religion.
No, you better fall in line. I don't give a shit about the old ways.
The old religion has all the answers.
At least one of the reviews should have said, instructions unclear, I'm a girl now.
Is it a gore? Girl?
Oh shit, son, new bottom surgery just dropped.
That's rough.
Oh, it's way
Mommy, where do babies come from?
not
This.
there, not there. They don't come from there, not anymore.
They might come from there. If you tickle it a little bit.
Oh, that's going to be a bit loop.
I can't explain why that was funny to you. If you didn't get it, you didn't get it. Alright? And you're just missing out some quality top tier A+ humor. Alright? I'm sorry, I had to make the rules. That's just how it be.
What other item did someone want to touch?
Alright, I have one, and this is gonna get shit real. Let me tell you. Navigate to the mom cup, would ya?
Navigating.
Navigating.
Reached our location.
Hey, know what? There we go. So, I will read the caption for you. And it says, Mom, no matter how hard life gets, at least you don't have ugly children. And you can't see it at the bottom, it gets cut off, but it says, it continues on to read, like Arcturus.
Yeah, that's definitely. Oh, okay.
So,
I
this
go with it, but he busted you.
So Kristen M gave this product a 1 star on May the 10th in the year of our multiple lords 2022 from the United of States, and had this to say: "It's gonna be so bad. I bought this. It's bad." Okay, let me preface this with saying it's bad in a way that it makes shit get real quick, alright? So, with that in mind, let's continue. I bought this as a funny gift from my mother, who is a recent recovering alcoholic. I thought with her situation, she would find the message cute/funny. She would have if the cup didn't come to her house in a box labeling it a wine tumbler. In the description, the box clearly says coffee tumbler. So I am not sure why she received a box that said otherwise. Needless to say, the gift was ruined before it was even opened.
Oh,
Rough. Happy Mother's Day, Mom! Or whoever you are. I don't
Happy
have a
Mother's
mom.
Day, Mom. I have absolutely no faith in your ability to recover whatsoever. You're some wine, you drunk bitch.
I never knew my mother.
You're lucky. Mine was a bitch.
I know I'm out of alcohol. That's unfortunate.
Order one of those coffee mugs or something.
Yeah, there
Right.
you go.
Let me get one of those tumblers. It might come with wine. Just to
Yeah,
fuel my raging alcoholism at
right.
this juncture. Hmm.
I'm out of things to drink as well, but
I'm
That
not.
is unfortunate. When life gives you lemons, make sure you don't squirt it in your eyes accidentally, because that might be a risk that you will come to.
Bye, sir.
Yeah. Indeed. Truly.
What? Yes? Oh, is it my turn?
So was that not the most perfect gift to give your mother on Mother's Day?
Weird hairy belly thing. Because let's just end on a fucking weak note.
Oh, we got time. We can go deeper.
Okay, fine. Hang on. No.
No, I was
never
referring
mind.
to people who squirt things into their eyes. You don't know exactly how you damage yourself, but I was willing to gamble on that. In any case,
Right.
yes, the weird belly thing.
I have a question that has like haunted me since the start of this show, and it's just it's for the chat. I need to know, why do you keep making things that are not flesh look like flesh? Because it seems like a thing that y'all do a lot, and it's I don't know. It's just a very strange theme to keep seeing in both homemade and mass-produced shit things. What is this for? Who is this for? The answer seems to be white elephant gifts, and
It's a gunt!
it is your very own portable fucking hairy gunt.
It's not bifurcated like I would hope it would be, but it will do.
I couldn't find anything particularly funny, and I just want to note that the color for this is called Belly, which is great.
Wait, the color is referred to as belly?
Yeah,
Oh,
color
racist.
Belly.
Don't they know that bellies come in all hues?
I think it's literally just that one picture.
Are bellies really that hairy? Like, do they come in hairy levels of that caliber?
Unfortunately,
Chat, I'm curious to know.
Are
I'm
you
not sure any will
this?
come in them, no.
Wait. When I say I'm curious to know, that doesn't mean that I want you to email me proof, or tweet me
No.
proof, or DM me proof. I do not want proof of your hairy belly. Keep it
nor
to
do
yourself.
I will block you.
A simple
Of
yay
course.
or nay in the chat will suffice.
We just need yes or no answers to this question. So,
Thank you. Have a
all
nice
right.
day.
Okay. A chinia. I don't know if this is supposed to be a Poe or not. Color Belly. United States. Okay, so we ordered this as a white elephant gift for a Christmas party. Fanny pack of a beer gut, so you have to fill it with beers, right? We handpicked some tasty Christmas ales and stuffed as many as we could in there, wrap it up, and done. The couple who opened the gift, they didn't even drink, and they didn't trade it left or right after they picked their gifts. Now, I'm not sure how to feel about this, even to this day, almost 6 months later. They loved and laughed at this fanny pack, though, so hopefully they were either tempted to try those tasty ales or at least offer them to someone who could appreciate them. But it's not about the beer, though, is it? No, I want to know why this thing apparently made non-drinkers into potentially alcoholics. Is this also one of those items that has some weird, strange, magical pull in your world?
Perhaps.
Like, because they could have gone left or right, like, if they were doing the round-robin shit with the gifts.
Wait,
they,
do you
I guess
have the
they just love
ability to-
puns.
No.
Maybe they're autistic.
do
they
you go
were-
left or right when you already know what the gift is, or do you
Yes.
wait until after?
It's like you can keep it, or you can pass it on to somebody else.
Okay.
Or keep
Maybe
it and
it's really-
see how you'd like it. That'd be a fun game for you.
They just like beer bellies.
Yeah, maybe they just have a thing for beer bellies, or maybe this thing has
Puns.
some kind of magic pull on people, once again.
I'm gonna go with Economenos chat. Chewbacca. I like that. You should have kept it like that. Chewbacca is too on the nose. Chewbacca. Good and sturdy.
Marks and Dragons and everyone with the beer belly would just drum up some music. Like Patrick.
You ever just play the drums on your beer belly? Just curious. Guys with a beer belly. Is that happen? Is that a thing? Or am I just imagining pastimes? Because I'm creatively inclined and you're not.
Why would you create a dude drumming on a beer belly in your head? That's a weird thing to think about.
Well, like, alright, you have it,
Pendergast?
right? You have the belly. It's
Sorry?
there.
Someone's speaking to me.
I believe the thief's making a request.
No, I'm not. I'm merely inquiring as to the practicality of having your own drum affixed to your tum-tum in a perpetual state of being. Do you
don't-
take advantage?
Yeah, I'm not that musically inclined, so.
I
no.
would be. I'd just say it. If I had a beer belly, I'd go.
So you'll play
Yeah!
that. Yeah, you'll play that, but not your lute.
Or her
Yes.
boobs. She
I
can drum
would-
her boobs, but she doesn't.
Yeah,
do
I
it.
mean,
Actually, au contraire, when I am not entombed in this contraption with buckles and tie thingies and
Oh my god, you might have just on
Boning.
boob slapping time after all.
I wasn't finished. I was gonna say that I can clap my titties together and make a clapping noise. That is, I'm not even joking. That's actually a thing that I can do.
Do
I
it, but
can't-
not for free.
I cannot do it right now. I'll do it for you in the post-show hangout. But like,
Ooh!
camera.
Ooh! Promises. Oh, lucky me. Fantastic! This night is going fantastically. I don't give a shit that I have to be near Arcturus. I have one side quest. I know the points don't work, but no one can argue that I've won.
fair enough.
Lie to me. Say otherwise.
You win. It's not every day that the nameless thief claps her titties together for anybody. For free.
I'm not willing to agree that you've won, but I will agree that I've clearly lost. Then
Got
again,
it.
in this present context, how can I deny it? But no, I only lost the battle, not the war. Meanwhile, we have about another 6 minutes to fill before you get your clap off, clap on session. So,
Right.
someone should.
Do you want me to go? The next item,
Yeah,
then perhaps.
Go,
Yes.
go.
Okay. How about the "You're My National Treasure" morphing coffee mug? If you don't mind, if you could pull that up so
What?
that people can
Yes.
see it. Yes.
Oh God, I was literally about to say,
Yes.
does it come with a little placemat in the shape of a fucking map?
Ooh.
Yeah. Yes.
I want it.
Yes. Apparently,
Unironically.
you put warm liquid in it, goes in it. It changes white, and then you can see "You're My National Treasure." But
I want it.
Yeah.
Where can we? I might need the link afterwards.
Art, give me
Right.
the link, damn it!
So I'm just going to continue with the review from JC, and they reviewed it, and this Nicholas cannot be caged. If you're a fan of one of the greatest actors of all times who has starred in such cinema classics like Con Air and Face Off, this is a must-have to show your loved one that they are a national treasure to you. This gift is perfect for everyone in your family. In this subtly black mug that, as it warms, your heart will be warmed with the angelic face of a world-renowned thespian, greets you with his beaming smile. Imagine the sun rising over an Arizona desert every morning as you sip on your caffeinated ambrosia. You'll be moonstruck by how you've been missing this precious item in your cabinet. Nick Cage is an absolute rock that won't leave you driving angry. But if the spirit of vengeance does trespass, having this mug will not have you running with the devil. Even your teenage children will be surprised by the titan you will become after they see you drink from this phenomenal mug. I wish I had this when my wife and I honeymooned in Vegas. You'll be rolling a snake eyes if you don't get this mug. Show everyone how much you support this man by purchasing a fine brew chalice. Don't be crude. Buy this before it's gone in 60 seconds.
You know, okay, all right. From a marketing standpoint, I feel like if you took the reviews from the people and you had a sexy half-naked black guy with a very deep baritone voice read them off on camera to the people, and then you posted it everywhere, like it was an advertisement, like kind of like the Squatty Potty things, where we have a prince with long hair shilling the ice cream unicorn poop coming from a Squatty Potty. I feel like that would do all of the heavy lifting for your product, and people would just buy it out of sheer charm.
I mean,
and being
that's
charmed
why,
and memed into being interested in this product.
isn't that why everybody was interested in the Squatty Potty, considering it's a stool?
Right, it's a stool. It is a shaped stool that fits around your toilet, and yet people were so charmed by this princely person talking to a unicorn shitting ice cream with the aid of the Squatty Potty. They just bought it.
You can literally
Even I have one all the way here in my boat.
you can literally just use the same stool that you use to see, you know, the top of anything.
Right, but if you want to sell people useless shit, charm them into doing so with someone who eludes charm and is wearing a fancy costume that doesn't make any sense for the topic that they are shilling for.
But you bought the stool
I'm a marketing genius.
for your
Yes.
stool.
Yes, I fell for it. You're welcome. It works. The conner has been conned. Are you happy now?
See, that's just how happy she is with that product. She's willing to admit that she got conned into buying it, and it still fucking works.
Dude, it fits around my privy. And I don't have to, like, I could just shove it under there and not worry about it and until the next time I have to use it.
She definitely doesn't have to have the stool in her privy because she can't reach it otherwise.
You know what? I don't talk about your intimate nonsense and problems that you have in the nether regions when you go to the privy, all right?
Why
I
would you
appreciate
know
it if you don't spill the beans on the fact that my tiny legs cannot reach the bottom of the floor when I'm on the privy. Thank you very much.
Got hammered and started crying about it. It's not my fault you don't remember.
I remember. I just wish you didn't.
I wish I didn't too. Trust me. There's too much shit in my life. I didn't need any more.
You're welcome.
Have you ever been taken out and beaten until you pissed blood?
Yeah.
What?
Is he making the Nicolas Cage face?
Yes, that
Whoa.
is. a
Now yell
reference,
about
yes.
the beast. Take us out by yelling about the beast.
Oh,
Not the bees! Not the bees! No! Not the bees! Sure, things are bad at the moment, granted. But they improve. I just need a better place to hide, someplace with a bit more class. Grunt, so help me, if you touch the last fried rat, I will shank your ass! Oh, excuse me.